What is going on, guys? My name is Ben. How are you guys doing today? What I have for you today in this video is an unboxing of a dash cam. Now, you guys are not aware of what dash cams are. Basically, these are little tiny cameras that you put inside your car or your vehicle, and basically you record as you drive. Now, why would somebody want to get something like this? Well, because main reason is because let's say if you got involved in a motor vehicle accident and the opposing motorist tries to accuse you that it was your fault, you caused the accident, and if you know that you're right and you have this in there, you can prove that they are wrong. And then when the cops come to settle the matter, you can show them the footage, and then basically you will not get penalized, and therefore it wouldn't be your fault. Or if you just want to record the road because you want to record like the scenery, if you're on vacation or something, you want to record where you're going, when you're vacating somewhere and you want to record the road. This is another reason why you would get one of these. And also just to, catch what people are doing out there and catch it on film, on video. So that way, in case if something were to happen, and if they did something very ridiculous that is making it dangerous for other drivers out there, then this is something that you can have on file, or the video footage, so that way in case you ever have to do anything with it, you are able to. And of course, not only does this record video, but it can also take pictures as well. You can actually use this as a camera if you wanted to. Me personally, I wouldn't, because I'll tell you one thing, I actually do have a similar model to this one. I don't know if this is the exact same one. I had a relative, they were testing it, and then I was helping them test it out, and I got an idea how it works now. And I bought this, I would say, almost a month ago. This was imported from a different country. It was imported from overseas, so yeah, the box was a little bit beat up. I just got it today. It took a while to get here, but then again, came from overseas, so that's how it is. Bought it off of eBay, so you might already have seen this model all over the internet. This isn't something new. This is just something for me to have. Because I have one in the front of the car right now, and I want to put one in the back because I also want to record, what's going on in the back. So all right. So without further ado, let's take a look around the box. So as you can see, this is a Double Camera HD DVR, because this also comes with not only the main unit, but it also comes with a rear-facing camera as well. So that way you can run it all the way to the back of your windshield, and then you're able to record the back as you're driving while you have the main unit recording the front. Now, I already know what the back camera is like on this, and I can tell you this right now. By the way, here's around the box. Double Camera HD DVR shows you a picture of the contents that you get with this camera. Gives you the specs and everything, and the back is nothing. But pretty much the back camera is not that great. So what I ended up doing was, even though I got a back camera, I bought another one of these. So that way I can have this one in the back, because if I needed to prove something, I wanted to be nice and clear. And I've seen how the main unit is. It's great. But the rear camera was just not that great. So without further ado, let's finally get to the unboxing right here. Alright, so open this up. Yeah, there's no tape or anything. And so, it's not fancy packaging here. So let's lift this up. This was probably made in China, I think. Not 100% sure. But yeah, just cardboard there. And then this is the main unit itself. We'll take a look at that later. Here is the remote, so you can actually control the unit with the remote if you wanted to. Here is a cable. This cable is to connect the rear-facing camera, which is right here. And you have one end for the rear-facing camera. This is what it looks like. And you have the adhesive right here. So you peel it off, stick it on your windshield, and then away you go. Alright, then you have the suction cup right here, which this is a very strong suction cup. I already know that already because I have a similar model to this. Here is a mini USB cable, old standard USB. And then you have another mount right here. So like, let's say if you didn't want to use the suction cup, You can also apply this to the back of the camera and then mount it directly on your windshield by sticking to it versus using a suction cup. But the suction cup, I'm going to use that anyway. Then, of course, you have your cigarette lighter right here, or not cigarette lighter, the power cable for your cigarette lighter. That's how you power this thing. And then, of course, you have a user manual right here, which unfortunately is not very helpful. I mean, I've seen multiple manuals for not only this model, but for similar models that I've tried out before. And the manual is not very informative, and plus it's in broken English pretty much. So that's pretty much all the contents that you get with this unit right here. Now let's take a look at the main unit right here. And it is not that big. Alright, so far it looks exactly the same as the one I have in the car right now. So let's take a look around it. So you have this little LCD screen right here. Of course, you have the record button right here, as well as the mic button right here. Not only is it for record and microphone, but as you can see, the arrows right here go up and down. It's when you're trying to control the menu system. Of course, you have the power button right here, and you have a reset button right here in case if the system is running a little wonky and you needed to reset the whole thing. That's fine, but it's basically a basic reset. It's not resetting everything to factory defaults. It's just resetting the power. Of course, you have AV out, and then this jack right here is to connect your rear-facing camera. So you have this part going directly into the camera right here, and then you have the rear-facing camera right here connected to this end of the cable. But I'm not going to be using that. Well, I'll use it for testing purposes to give you guys the video footage. You got a IR sensor right there for the remote control. Then you have this button right here, which has a picture of a camera and an M button. Or, excuse me. Oh, I apologize. The camera button is right here. That's only if you wanted to change the mode. So you want to go from picture mode to recording mode to playback mode. This right here, if you push and hold it, it shuts off the screen. And then this one, I couldn't remember what that was about. I might have gotten the buttons a little mixed up here. I do apologize for that. But I didn't look at this unit for a long time because I had it mounted on the windshield and I just let it record as I'm driving. And you have a micro SD card slot right here, which in the manual they call that a TF card. And then of course you have the mini USB port right here, as well as the microphone right here, and this is the camera right here. And you can swivel this around like so. Alright, and then of course you have this little hole right here, which is for the suction cup. You mount it on there so that way you are able to stick this onto the windshield with the suction cup. I'm not sure if this has any power right now. Let's see. Yeah, no power. So I'm going to set this up once I hook this up in the car. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the unboxing of the Double Camera HD DVR. Not 100% sure what the actual model number of this is, because there are multiple cameras out there that have this kind of setup with the rear-facing camera, and then you got the main camera for the front. Hey, looks like I don't have a screen film on here. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. But yeah, that was pretty much the unboxing. Thank you so much for watching. Stick around. I mean, I will try to do a full review of this, even though this is already out there. People have already reviewed this, but I'll give you guys my take about it, because, you know, these aren't the best products out there, but they're good for something. If you really wanted to prove that you didn't do anything wrong and you are 100% sure that you are a responsible driver out there, this thing helps. So that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.